Tyranitar, you do realize you're supposed to face the other way for the intro, right? You're not supposed to face the opposite way. That's not towards the camera. You're fine. Just walk away. I'll do it on my own. Welcome back, Rockstars, to another episode here on our PokeSaga Pixelmon Adventures. Today's going to be exciting because I'm going to get one of my absolute all-time favorite Pokemon. Today, we're going to be getting the world's strongest, or at least the closest it can be, strongest Jolteon. I'm super excited for this. But first, we need to do some collection. What I mean by that is if we do Slash Battle, we have $17,000, basically almost $18,000. We need around 20-ish thousand because on the Slash GTS there is a almost perfect EV right here. EV with adaptability that doesn't really matter, but 10 actually hold on, that's 10,000. Wait, I was looking at this one before, the runaway ability one. This one has 31 speed, 31 special attack for 20 grand. This one has 31 special attack, 31 speed. What's the difference? They're the exact same percentage, it's just the 28 and 31 is switched on them in the ability, and both unbreedable, but I don't care about that. We'll worry about breeding them later. So holy crap, actually we can just buy the EV right now. I wasn't expecting that. There we go. I mean, that cost us 10 grand, but hey, in my fairness, Jolteon, my favorite Pokemon outside of like Sceptile or whatever, so worth the 10 grand. Well, I thought I was gonna have to go mining for a Thunderstone, but I did happen to find one in a shop for 5 grand, so I will gladly take that. Thank you very much. And that is pretty done, but I did realize that someone stole out of my chest because I messed up my spawn for my protection. So yeah, I have to look for a new EV training bracelet for speed. The only one I have left is my special attack lens. I lost them all. They were all stolen. I don't know how I didn't notice that, but oh well. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just don't think I have the money to pay for it now. And even then, I can't find it because the only place to find it is the Nexus shop for player shops, because everywhere else, the normal play, like the Warp EV, like on Anubis Pixelmon, you can buy them on there, but they're not available there. They're just signs. You can't interact and buy them, and it's ridiculous. And there's none on the GTS at all. So I just have to get lucky from drops, or I hope that it's cheap enough in one of these shops, but I can't find a shop that even sells them. So now that we have Jolteon, we can get to speed training. We've got the special attack bracelet on him, so he's gonna fly through that. No big deal at all, and that's not the Pokemon I wanted up front. So it's gonna take us mostly actually a really long time to actually get his speed EVs up because we don't have the bracelet for it. So we're only gonna get maybe 2 at a time instead of our 8 to 16 or whatever it is. So yeah, this is just not gonna be fun whatsoever, and we're gonna have a very, very long wait to get through all of this. Actually, you know what I realized? I don't need to not level him up at all. He's a stone evolution. He gets his moves and there's no difference on it. So I need to finish this battle, and we're just gonna load him up with rare candies because for the most part I don't need rare candies anyways. We get 1 lucky egg, and there's level 70 trainers at the warp training area. So there we go. We're gonna throw him out, and I can use my rare candies in here, right? Well, no, I couldn't. So we're gonna go ahead and use them out here. There we go. Baby doll eyes, don't care about you. We're just gonna get him up level, so it just makes my life so much easier for EV training. And this guy's a huge boy, so he's actually gonna be a really big Jolteon. He's already massive and he's only level 21, because you gotta remember, each time a Pokemon levels up, it gets slightly bigger. So 1 level equals a little bit of more a little bit more size as well. So it's interesting. I wonder, it'd be really interesting that had a 5% deficit or a bonus or difference, like so 5% down or up attack or something like that because of their size, because naturally being bigger makes more sense to be more bulky-ish. Alright, back to training this guy in his stuffs. But now we should just fly through everything and one-shot it with Thunder Shock no matter what, and that was kind of the big issue before. So this is just gonna, being the higher level is gonna really help speed things up. We're finally closing in at 228 out of the 252 stats that we need. It's been a bit just spam clicking. Honestly, it's been actually really annoying not having my EV training bracelet, because it makes it so much easier to do this. Alright, we have 12 points left. If we have 6 Pokemon that give us 2 per, that's perfect, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen here at all. And because Magikarps only give us 1, and hey, we still made it to 250, perfect. And we're just gonna top them off with a little bit of health. That's my favorite thing to do with any Pokemon, is to get 1 or 2 more stat points in health. Then we need to get to actual training him in levels, which is gonna be so much easier. Alright, now we have a level 61 Jolteon. It's matched up with the rest of the team. I barely survived that with half a heart. I want to go through and see what else we can learn on him, make sure we didn't miss anything too much worth it. Okay, bite, helping hand, double edge, copycat, baton pass, take down, tail. Nothing really on here that he already learned that I didn't need to miss, or things that I got rid of that weren't really useful. And the movie learner is about it. There's not move tutors here, so yeah, so there's not much else that we can do for him, but he's pretty solid overall. Double kick, discharge, thunder wave, quick attack. Quick attacks for priority. I'd like to get rid of double kick at some point for like volt switch or something, Thunder wave's pretty good. Discharge is at least 10 less power only than our boy Thunderbolt, so that's pretty decent as well. So he's got an overall pretty solid moveset. I would rather get probably Rain Dance on him so we could get Thunder, and then if we got Thunder, I'd probably get rid of Thunder Wave. But outside of that, we have a pretty solid moveset, and it works out really, really well for that guy. Alright, before we do anything else, I want to come to the Tutors Warp, because what I really want to do is this the right one? Move Tutors? I don't think this is the right one. Okay, so the Move Tutors and Relearners are completely different in this game, and I don't have the ability. I wanted to grab Shadow Ball for this guy, and that is one of the go-to moves I run on a Jolteon, and I am actually upset that I can't find that. So maybe we need to go to Warp Nexus and look at some player shops, see if they've got some TMs for sale, or maybe check Global Trade Station. Okay, Rockstars, I'm hoping to defeat this water type gym, and I'm hoping that our boy can help us out having Jolteon. I really, really do. But sadly, I could not find a Shadow Ball TM. We won't really need it for this gym, but it's good because it has a chance to drop special defense, and it's really, really good coverage overall. Plus, he's a special attacker, and it's 80 base special power, so even without stat, it's quite powerful. So we're gonna lead off with Drapion here, and hopefully we can get some working here. So let's go ahead and set up Toxic Spikes here, or we could get one shot. That's really great too. That's always nice. Okay, Sceptile, come on in here, and let's go ahead and lead off with a Giga Drain, I guess, here. I wanted to see how much that would do, and he one-shot us with a poison move. I didn't think we'd get one shot. I knew it'd do quite a lot of damage, though. All right, let's go ahead and just bring in Staraptor, and let's go Wing Attack, and that did absolutely nothing. He got one shot, too. Okay, Genesect. I'm going to save my boy Jolteon for last, but maybe clean up. Let's go X-Scissor, and they switched out to Pelipper. Very interesting. I mean, not much that I can really do here. I mean, we can go out to Jolteon, but he's just going to take damage. I mean, we might as well just do what damage that we can. It's doing all right bits to Pelipper. We might, nope, not quite finish him off, but it did set the perfect position for our boy Sparkz to get in here and discharge. Great. They have a ground type, which is useless because I have choice specs on my boy, so we kind of just lose. We absolutely lose. So and it's a Mega, so yeah, we need Sceptile to take down the Mega Swampert. It would have been quad effective, and it would have helped, but I guess not. So we're gonna have to try another gym. Okay, Mr. Flying type gym, we are coming for you. Now, I don't know if leading off with Drapion is still the best play for Toxic Spikes, but that's kind of one of the reasons I really like Drapion, is because he's powerful enough to do that type of thing. But if he's gonna get one shot anytime, I might as well get rid of Toxic Spikes. Let's try this again. Okay, Toxic Spikes. Let's set that up here. There we go. We got it down. Perfect. Technically, we can stack that. And do we want to stack that, though? I mean, it'd be really good, but I'd rather just get extra damage off. Let's go ahead and hit a Cross Poison on Corviknight. And, oh, it's Poison. I should have went with Knockoff to get rid of the item. That's stupid of me. Anyways, they switched out to Gliscor, Ground Flying. Interesting. We're going to go with our boy Staraptor here and go Close Combat. And it's not going to be super effective, but ouch, that hurt a lot. Okay, so that's not very good for us. Brave Bird's not going to do anything either, so we're going to go. We don't have much for a ground flying type, so we're gonna go Final Gambit. It just does as much power as our HP. And you know what? They switched out to Dragonite. That's still a decent play for us. We're gonna bring in Sparkz, and we're gonna go ahead and hit that Discharge, Outspeed, finish him off. They sent in Gliscor. Gliscor is poisoned. We're locked into Discharge. Let's go ahead and sacrifice, I don't know, maybe Sceptile instead of our Genesect because it's more powerful. And you know what? We didn't even take much damage from that. Let's go ahead and get Giga Drain, see if we can get our HP back. So there we go. One more, and we can almost be at full HP and take that guy down. All they switched out, so the Giga Drain hit Corviknight instead. I mean, that's decent. Let's go Leaf Storm for Outspeed. We're just looking for damage. Didn't do much. Not surprising. It's a Steel Flying type. Up next is Charizard. We don't have much outside of Genesect and Sparkles here. I call them Sparkz. Let's go Discharge here, and they switched out to Gliscor. I mean, that's sort of okay because of that poison, but we're going to switch out to Genesect because I don't need Sparkz dying at all. If we can get rid of this ground type, he's got a decent clearing to try to help us out. Let's go X-Scissor here, and I was hoping the Outspeed, but that really didn't come into play. We can't do much here at all because if we use Discharge, it's not going to affect him. If we use Double Kick, we're going to get locked into it. So we're kind of just in trouble here because we have to do Double Kick if we want to do damage, and he finishes us off. Well, it seems like we're still not quite ready to be able to take on some gyms. Sparkz is getting there, but he's not quite powerful enough, and so is the rest of our team. I think Drapion needs some work before we could really use him in battle, but I'll see you guys all next time. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys did enjoy it, and peace, Rockstars.